Kevin has been here full-time for a couple of weeks now. And with him on staff, Berm Peak is officially an enterprise. We've got the Berm Peak Ranger Station close to completion, Berm Park slated for a fall opening, and other top-secret stuff in the works. But in any case, none of this would be possible right now without Kevin. There's just too much work to be done. But soon, we'll be able to focus again on our primary mission, which is building entertaining stuff to ride mountain bikes on. That's the whole point of building Thumb Bucket. It's a canvas. And today we're finally gonna paint on it. You guys already saw what we did here, but I'm gonna show you what we might be able to build today.
You guys up for a build?
Yeah.
When the Porters visited back in October, I had just broken my leg, so they had to ride Berm Peak for the first time without me. This time, I want to make it up to them, especially Milo and Owen. But I don't know if you remember from the video, this landing without a lip.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna make some lips for it, and I'm thinking we can make a bigger one and a smaller one.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Last time, I referred to this pile of dirt as a landing without a lip. Today, we're gonna build not one, but 2 lips in front of it. Maybe we can make one out of rock and one out of wood.
So the wood one will be maybe more of a mini cannon, and then this will be more of like a kickier rock lip.
Kevin's super good at doing rock lips.
I've definitely built stuff before that didn't have speed for, so testing it'll be key as well.
The first task is you guys are gonna have to source what we need for it. With lumber prices through the roof right now, we've decided to double down on sourcing material from Berm Peak.
Time for you boys to be lumberjacks.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Arborists.
Arborists. That one's pretty good.
In the past, it was cheap and easy to get a load of dimensional lumber, and so in the interest of time, that's usually what we did. But it would now be cheaper to harvest the tusks of woolly mammoths than to visit Home Depot, so we need to start living off the land. We're going locally sourced, organic, cage-free, grass-fed, until it's not convenient anymore. And while the Porters are sourcing those materials, Kevin and I need to cut some trail. Last time, we'd only made it a few feet behind the switchback, and we'd like a lot more of a run-up this week. We also want to take care of a drainage issue. When it rains, water flows down the berm and washes sediment down the trail. By building a roller before the switchback, water won't even make it to the berm before shedding off the trail. Not only is this good for the riding surface, but it's also a fun way to launch into the berm. As I learn to use the machine, Kevin and I are beginning to function as one unit. We confer with each other constantly as we move up the trail. We disagree sometimes, but it always ends in a better overall trail. Kevin wants to build features on the way up instead of waiting for the trail to be done, but I don't want to do too much of that for a few reasons. First of all, the excavator is a rental, so I want to get the actual single track completed so I can stop paying for it. Second, I'm not ready to ride the stuff we're planning on building. Once I get on the flat ground, my ankle will be fine. Sure, I can walk and work, but I don't have very good control of my foot. And so I'm afraid in a crash I could roll my ankle and re-injure it. Until the nerves regenerate, we're going to focus on building single track and preparing for a brighter future where we can turn it up to 11 again. Let's just keep the tracks on the ground until then. Meanwhile, the Porters sourced some pretty good material for the build. Yeah, that's white oak. In fact, I have an app that'll tell us by the bark what this is. It says it's like 14 different things. It doesn't really know what it is.
Yeah, what do you think, Owen? How's this looking?
Even when building a really small double, choosing how long you want the gap to be is important. In this case, it has everything to do with how much speed we can get out of the berm.
Does this gap look good though?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
Owen's jump will be a mini cannon, and we'll utilize this piece of white oak as the riding surface.
We'll get these placed in the location and angle and then trim the top part so we can drop it down, and if we need to drop it more, we can just trim it a bit more.
To hold it up, we're using 2 smaller pieces as posts.
That looks perfect.
That was first shot. Even a rough sawn timber can get slick when wet. So Eric is carving channels into the surface for more grip. Also on the end of the cannon, Owen gets a tag. I always noticed that camp signs use diamonds for O's, but never really gave it much thought. Apparently, it's hard to make a circle with a chainsaw. Wow, you know what I'm the most impressed about? I'm one of those people who couldn't tell you which way an N goes unless I had a pen in my hand.
You know what was going through my head was like, don't blow the end. Should we just finish the rock jump first and then we got both features?
No, we don't test things on Berm Peak. We just build them to completion and then really hope that they work. Now to build Milo's jump, which we're making out of another natural resource, stone. I never thought we'd ever build with stone found on Berm Peak. There's just none of it. But luckily I was wrong. On this side of the property, we're finding a lot of it and putting it upslope of the trail so it's easy to pull down and use. Of course, we still need to haul the stone to wherever we're building. All right, so that was counterproductive thing of the day, but it was worth it.
Yes.
If you build something out of stone and you do it right, archaeologists will find it. In this case, they'll probably be wondering what it is. Building with random stones is like Tetris. You need to find a way to stack the rocks so they don't fall apart. This means building a solid base to keep it all contained, filling in the cracks with smaller stones, and packing in a healthy amount of clay.
All right.
We've got large rocks, medium rocks, small rocks. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of gravel to mix and lock it in, but then I'm actually gonna rake dirt across everything. You'll never know it's there.
I think you guys should both try the Owen jump first,
Yeah.
just to get the run up. Your dad and I are happy to send it first, but
Nope.
nope, okay.
Not happening. I held my brakes, but that's good.
All right. First test of the Owen jump.
I landed deep.
He did go deep.
He landed super deep. That was easy to clear. You don't even have to put in that much effort. You want to go back up, send it again, make it look smooth?
Yeah.
Nice. So Milo's jump is about twice as far as Owen's jump. So it's going to be really important to carry the speed through the berm that he needs and then get some good pop off of the lip so he gets actually over it. Yeah, Milo, you got this. Yeah! He would have cased it, but he saw that he was over it, tucked up the back end, and snaked it into the landing perfect.
I want to do another one. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I know you were talking about coming off the Milo jump and then nose bonking the Owen jump. It's only right that you ride both of your kids' features at the same time, and so, yeah.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought about it that way. Anytime there's two things, like something in the middle of a jump, I'm like, I wonder if I can foot plant or nose bonk that. It's super quick.
And that's on video. It's going to be like, oh, I did a nose bonk.
Classic.
So much sketch in such a small package.
Yeah, I'll give it a couple more goes. The hard thing is time to get it over there. It's
so
right.
quick.
Whoa!
The Milo and Owen jump is perfect for regaining speed after the berm. And since there are 2 options, everyone can ride it. The last time the Porters visited, I was bedridden, and I tricked them into fixing up all my trails. Ending up with a Milo and Owen jump on Berm Peak is really the least we can do for them on this visit. We crammed a lot into their visit, including a full-on test of the Berm Peak Ranger Station, a trip to Berm Park, and a whole boatload of activities you can watch on Eric's channel. As for Thumb Bucket, we're about halfway up the hill, and next time, things are really gonna get interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Thanks for riding with us today, and I'll see you next time.